and good morning to everyone. It's Saturday. It's the 7th of September. We're in England, and it's 10:40 a.m. 10:40 BST. So we're a little bit early on our live stream, but it's better to be early than not to bother at all. So here we are. I'm Simon, and we've got three of our guinea pigs in that cage. So you've got Stardust there in front of you, you've got Storm in the middle, and you've got a little bit of Moondust there in that tunnel. Now, we're going to run this for 2 hours, 3 hours maybe today. So it's a really, really good opportunity for us to get to know you all and to just have a bit of fun. So please do. Spot's straight in. There we are. So please do, if we see you, do put up a comment so then I know who's on. Please do like the stream, and if you're watching this on catch up, thank you very, very much indeed. So as we always do, we say, good morning, Spot. How are you today? Now, the idea of these streams is that we do get lots of people joining in, and they all have a chat with each other. And we ourselves here, we come and go during the stream, and we'll then scroll back and we'll put some comments up via voice. And we might occasionally type something up. So, and then basically you will get to watch the guinea pigs in a kind of natural setting. They'll run around, and we can then move the camera and we'll do it all that way. So we've got Storm there wandering around. Now, this is a 4x4 CNC cage setup. So we've got lots of these mesh grills. It's 4x4. I measured it yesterday, and it was nearly 5 foot by 5. So there's 25 square foot of space there. And there is, I think it was just slightly less than 2 meters. So slightly less than 2 meters squared. And so it's a good thing. Now, the setup is the same as yesterday. We had 2 live streams yesterday. On the Friday, we ran one in the morning, which was a couple of hours, but didn't get a lot of views, which is still fine. We're just trying to work out, what works, what doesn't. And also, we had one in the afternoon, which we ran for about 3 or 4 hours, and it accrued over 10 hours of watch time. So the thing with the live streams is that you can put a video out, run it live, and everyone who watches that all goes into the accrued amount of live stream views. So if it's a 2-hour stream and you watch for half an hour, then your half an hour goes into the big bucket of viewed hours. And we're going to say thank you very, very much indeed. If we obviously have 5 people watching the same half an hour, then that's 2.5 hours of watch time on half an hour of clock time. So it's really, really nice. The figures currently, they backtrack a few days, and what we get is, so at the moment, up to and including the 2nd of September, which was Monday of last week, we had 1,594 watch hours over the last year, the 365 days. So we've got Spot watching. Spot is our technical numbers cruncher, and Spot is very much keyed in on the strategy of how we're going to reach 4,000. Now, Spot is a number cruncher par excellence, and I imagine his life is full of spreadsheets and all the rest of it. So we have Spot on board. Spot is currently watching. So we've got 4 of you watching, which is fantastic. So thank you all so much. Now, you can just leave it on and you can wander off. That's fine. You can chat. You can watch the guinea pigs. It's all okay. If you like the webcam, I've got a link in the description of this, and we've got so you can buy one. How about that? You can buy a webcam through the link, the Amazon affiliate link, and then we get a few pennies on the back of it. There we go. That's the advert out of the way. So we've got the guinea pigs. Now, yesterday we had Ted 2, and we had Stripe, and we had Pepsi. Now, Pepsi spent about 2 hours sitting right in the middle of the screen, not moving. But she's absolutely fine. I don't know what she was. I think she's a bit overawed by it all. It's always the way, isn't it, being celebrities? Now we've got Angela Perkins. We welcome Angela Perkins to our live stream. So we say good morning from England to Angela Perkins. How is Angela Perkins? Obviously, if you can also do the thumbs up, that would be much appreciated. We can move this webcam all the way around. Don't worry about that. And obviously, we can answer questions accordingly. Now, we were meant to go on live at 11 o'clock, but I did a 3-mile park run, and then I got back and I got them straight in, and we're up and running. So we're up and running early, which is all good stuff. We also welcome Pluto Rabbits. Good morning, Pluto Rabbits. How are you this fine English morning? That would be that's a good one. And as Spot has said, 1594 watch hours, very nice. It is. We went up 14 watch hours. So 14 hours were viewed last Monday because we were about 5 days behind. And the previous day, we had 35 watch hours on Sunday, the 1st of September. So that was 35 on the Sunday. The Saturday was 13, and Friday, so 8 days ago, we managed to do 11. And Thursday was 17, and the Wednesday was 8. There we are. So the weekend view figures are very, very good. We're just trying to uplift on the Mondays and the Fridays because that's easy for me. And it's about trying to work out when lots of people are on. Now, I put the message up in the community tab last night, and we got 70 likes on that. Now, obviously, I don't think we're going to get 70 people viewing this. That would be cool, but I don't think we're going to do that. We have got a further live stream later on today at 1400 hours, which is 2 o'clock. And then we might get the American audience because they're about 6 hours behind us. If we get any Americans watching this, it's currently 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. They would only be watching us now to fall asleep. So you've got Stardust in the middle there, and we've got Storm looking lovely. She's cool. Now Storm's coming up to 2. Can you believe that? She's 2 at the start of November. So over the course of 6 days, let's see, on Tuesday to Monday. Well, we can do I think over a week. Over a week. So over the course of over 6 days. 6 days gave us 98 hours, Spot. So that's good. So it's feasible we can get 100 hours in a week. And if we double up a little bit on some of these viewing hours, then we can do the same. Now we are indoors, as you can see, which means I've got the computer and I've got a big screen next to it, so I can tap away and do all sorts of other things, and that's all good stuff. So we can, so I can actually sit here most of the day and do sorts of things. That's good. Now there we are. Look, they're lovely. They're moving around a lot this morning. They are moving around. Now, we had guinea pigs. We had 6, 7, 8 guinea pigs here yesterday. I haven't shaken the mat. So so there's probably all smells of them. Now, Angela lives in Worksop, Nottinghamshire. That's a lovely part of the world. There are. So anyone, what's everyone been up to this morning? I have done a park run. I did 3 miles. It's our local well, it's kind of our local park run. It's at the woods, the Wendover Woods, and it's really hilly. It's really hilly. And today I ran the whole thing for the first time. So so it's 3 miles, which were 3.1 miles, which is 5 kilometers, and I think that was my 31st, something like that. Now we had so I did that. It was all fun, and then there's a big hill halfway round. Like ran it up it, but I didn't run it as in sprinting. I just slowly put one foot in front of the other, but kept moving. It was faster than walking, so that was all good. I was very very pleased with that, and I was really yeah, I was really, really pleased. My finishing position was way down on last week's PB, my personal best, but I ran the whole thing, and that's the key. Last week, I just sprinted off the first, well, not sprinted, I ran as fast as possible for the first couple of kilometres and then hit the hill and then did bits of it and then just tried to run as fast as possible to the end with another little bit of walking somewhere. But today, I just went really slow to start with, ran up the hill slow, and then just staggered along, catching people as they were falling back in their speed, and I was overtaking them. And I finished with a sprint. I do think it's always important to finish something like that when there are volunteers every week, and you just have to finish yourself. So you're so tired at the end. The volunteers think, "Well, at least he gave his all," and that was really nice. So I was very very pleased about that. So we seem to have we've got 2 of you. If you could just hit the thumbs up, that'd be fantastic. I like. So let's have a little look back on our comments. Angela works at a vet's. How cool's that? No. So Spot has had internet problems. No way, Spot. That's terrible. So Spot has said, we're going to have a small dip in hours the last week. I lost my internet connection. Ah! Now, Spot, don't worry, because I am keeping tabs now every single day. Look, hang on. I've got a record there of the hours of the accrued watch time. So I'm keeping tabs. So I've got seven lines at the moment of the hours, because I thought it'd be useful, because I think you asked when we're going to hit 2000, and I was really vague. I was like, well, maybe October, maybe mid-October, but actually we're going to find out. We're going to keep some figures going, and we shall see. But so I've got something. I'm trying to. You will give your time to watch us, so I want to make sure I make the effort in a way to thank everyone for giving me your time. It's a bit similar to the park run. I run my socks off at the end and the rest of it, just so that people who are volunteering can see that at least I've made the effort. I don't quite crawl across the line, but I am going flat out, which is quite nice. So let's have a little look at some comments. So Spot said he's got a small dip in hours this week. because I've lost the internet connection. Okay, so we are keeping tabs of the hours every single day now, so I'll have a better idea of what we want. We need 11 hours per day to get complete monetization on the site or the channel. Now, what that will mean is that it opens up new options on the channel, which is really, really good, and it doesn't cost you anything. It's just kind of like the only thing it costs, as always, is your time. And then if you do, and then at some point, apparently, I can get memberships, so you can charge, a couple of pounds per month for added content. But I don't think that's going to happen just yet. We're a little bit out of that. But if we get monetized, we can then. If we hit 3,000 hours, we can then attach a virtual shop to our page. How cool is that? So me and the elder daughter have been looking at possibilities of creating some merchandise. So we can do like cups and coasters, and we've even looked at baby bibs. So if you've got like a baby that you know of, you can give them a bib with a picture of a guinea pig eating. So you can have Mercury chomping down on something, and you can have and you can have and the baby can be eating right, obviously, whereas babies do. So you've got that. So that's when we hit 3,000 hours, that opens up. I looked at the monetization at 4,000, and they ran a video on YouTube, and it appears, as always, you've got to jump through hoops to get any pennies from YouTube. Obviously, they're not just going to give you any money, so you have to, first of all, and also different niches have different values. Now, I can see your comment. They are print to order items, right? Says Spot. Yes, they are. We're not going to have 20,000 mugs coming to here. We're not posting out the mugs. I can assure you, they are print to. Yes. So basically, you get. You buy a mug as if you follow our channel, you buy a mug at, I don't know what, £15 or £10, and then they send you a mug. The third party send you a mug, and then we get a small amount of that value back. So we have no product here, and we don't deal with any of the distributing. So it basically, there's about 30 different products, and then you attach the design to their system, and then if anyone orders it, they pull it all off and print it off and post it out. But they get the lion's cut of the money because they're doing all the work. So we would get pennies, but it's something to consider. I don't think my wife would really fancy, 200 mugs of Stardust on the side when we've got to post them all out. And I don't think we'd get that many anyway. But we've got certainly some. So that's possibly what we're going to do. So that would be good. So we've got, yes, photos to work for print to order. Yes, certainly. And the thing is, what you can do is when you reach 3,000 watch hours, when it gets verified, you can then immediately attach a shop once you clear through a couple of hoops. So we can set up a shop before we reach 3,000 hours. So we are then able to go straight into it. We don't have to then spend 6 weeks trying to work out what we're going to do. So we got something which we're going to look at. Because we're only at 1594 on what YouTube is saying we've got. Obviously, in reality, if that's only backdated to Monday, we've got more than 1594 hours. The losses of hours, because from a year ago, are minimal, as I've mentioned before, through to November. And then we really only started pushing the videos in February of this year. We did a few little ones in November, December, and January, but November and December. We didn't do any in January, but we were just finding our way. So what we're going to lose is very, very small in hours, and what we're gaining is some big numbers. And then we'll lose a few little bits in December. But if we are doing these live streams and other videos, then that will balance out and give positive on top. So we're not struggling too much in that regard. Everything is about momentum. Keep momentum going, and then we're okay. So let's just look back at a few more comments that people have got. So Spot's also someone that watches some of our videos on the side, which is fantastic. Quiggies does that as well, which is wonderful. I think we have other people as well that watch a little bit here and there. We've also had looking at some of the videos that we've got. We're getting quite good video views on some of our other videos. So like the Moondust video that came up yesterday, that's already had 2.2 hours of watch time, which isn't a lot, but it was only a 7-minute video. I did one with Xenocrates on about 3 days ago. That's only had 2 hours, but again, we've had 12 views in the last 48 hours, so it's just a little bit extra here and there. The 10-minute video we released on would that be Thursday for Xenocrates? Wednesday, the 4th. That's accrued 3.7 hours, but it's had 15 views in the last 2 days. So again, it's just ticking over. The Pythagoras video that we released on Monday, that's had 162 views, and at 8 minutes, it's had 6.9 hours of watch time, which is amazing, and it's had a subscriber. So these long videos, if they put a subscriber in, then that means that person will then watch some more of the long videos and possibly the live stuff. Now, obviously, the people that watch the long videos and live stuff, we're not 2-tier subscribers here on the channel, but we're now chasing the watch hours. The monetization requirement for both the 3,000 hours and 4,000 hours is that you need 1,000 subscribers in any way, and we've got that. So it's just the hours now. It's like a snowball being pushed down a hill. As it gets bigger, it should run faster. But for that, if you push a snowball down the hill, you need snow. So we need content, and for that, we're obviously putting up some shorts, some live streams, and some longs, and a bit of community posts as well. So we're trying to offer lots of snow on the ground as the snowball goes down the hill. We did a pregnancy journey video of Stripe that we brought out last week? Looking for the date. That's had 4.2 hours of watch time. That's nice. And then we've had, let's have a shift here. We showed Pepsi and Ted. That was about a week ago, and that's had 4.7 hours. But we had a subscriber on it, so that's all nice. We generally get a subscriber quite early on after the release of the video, and then obviously Ted too. We did an 11-minute video of him, and that's been 6.2 hours of watch time, and that gradually, it's just ticking over. They're just ticking over, and then before that, we did the Q&A, which was out about 2 weeks ago nearly. That was 28 minutes, and that's had 12.7 hours of watch time. And the views on that they've slowed down quite a lot, but we've had 3 views in the last 2 days, so it's kind of quite good. The Moondust birthday wishes, from nearly 3 weeks ago. That's had 177 views. Got a subscriber. That's nice. The views have not gone up for quite a few days, which again is fine. And then we've had the two boys. They're doing really well. The two boys that we had, the Democritus son and the other little fella, they're all going well. And that video we did nearly 3 weeks ago, that pulled 8.2 hours, and we've had a view in the last 2 days. And we did a quick one of the three generations: Xenocrates, Democritus, and Pythagoras. 6 minutes, 3.3 hours watch time. So I think and then before that there was 5 videos which I did really quickly and I released when we were on holiday. They were very short hours. We reached 7,000 subscribers, and that got 2.5 hours. So that's kind of, I think that goes back to August then. Oh, and the first one was an 8-minute video of Stardust and Honeydew. 96 views, a subscriber, 3.2 hours watch time. And again, you're not going to get a lot on that, but that's kind of where we are in that one. And so that's looking back on some of the figures. And we currently have 7,218 subscribers, which is amazing. Now let's go back to our live stream. We've had, let's have a look. Let's have a look at some comments, okay? Because I've rattled on. When I look at all my bits and pieces, I have to veer off the comments. What I've also found out is that I can see, because I've got this extra screen, it makes it an awful lot easier. I can now see what the viewed watch time is while this is running. So we've already had an hour of watch time, 1.1 hours with you all watching. We had 5 of you watching at the 12-minute point, and it went. I think it's just down to internet connection as well. So that's all. So we've got that. So that's really, really neat, actually. So I can look at so much more now, which is impressive. Let's try and get this. What's that do? I want this screen brighter. I want this screen bright. Screen bright. What's that mean? God. So how do you? No, don't ask me. Which is that? Ah. Save and return. Come on. Accept. All I'm doing, I'm just going through my monitor, and I'm just. There we are. Okay, I've got it as bright as possible now. I'm going to whack it up 10% of more brightness. There we are. Right, so let's go through some comments of yours, because I've rattled on far too long. So Angela works at events. Wonderful. Wonderful. Pluto Rabbits got home so late last night. Pluto Rabbits, what were you doing last night? Where were you last night? Pluto Rabbits, very polite. Have you had a good week? How sweet that is. Pluto Rabbits, my brother's trained for a marathon. Oh my gosh. Pluto Rabbits, a marathon is fantastic. I've done a half marathon twice. That's fun. I don't want to do any further than a half marathon. That's probably the end of my running desires. And So Spots had an internet outage. That's good. Pluto Rabbit's getting Andrew. It's so amazing working at vets. Angela's a big animal lover. What are we like, rhinos and elephants, or like as in animal lover, big animal lover, right? Angela says you've got to be so fit to go running, Simon. I'm really not. I'm not mega fit. It's just nice to have a little. It's fresh air. I listen to a running music sort of thing on Amazon and just listened to it, and that was quite good. So I just ran, but I ran very slowly. I wasn't trying to speed it around. I was just jogging around slowly. But it's good though. It's good. It's at my age. It's great. Pluto X Simon's a famous athlete now. Unfortunately, not. But I did speak to a couple of people. We had a laugh beforehand. And then Olympics, here he comes. Do you know what? I'll tell you something. I have been with my wife, Mrs. Camera Lady, Eleanor. We went to where the original modern Olympics was held. When we got married, we went to Athens for our honeymoon, and we went to the original site of the Olympics running track. And it wasn't like a running track now. It was a lot more. It was, there was lots of seating, but they've kept it all the old-fashioned. So if you look up 1890, was it 1896 and 1900? Look up the Olympics, the stadium, and that's where we went. And there's a couple of seats for where the King and Queen sat, and we sat there and got a picture. And I actually had a running race against my new wife, and this is back in about 15 years ago. So it's the same wife as my current one, but we just got married. So we had a running race around the running track that was used for the Olympics in Athens from 1896 and 1900. And I was really clever. I ran really slowly behind her. Then at the end, I sprinted and beat her. She was so happy. I think that wasn't the point of our first argument. Neither of us had proper running stuff on. It was all like wearing jeans and t-shirts. So that was fun. So that was really, really cool. That's obviously well before we had kids. That was great fun. Before kids, you could do anything. You could go out all day long. It was much, much easier. So Angela's a pet care assistant. Angela, you are awesome. You are awesome. I bow down in front of you. Actually, there's a hill on the park run, and this woman was pushing a buggy up an incredibly steep hill. This is in the woods, so it's all rickety. And I did the hands in the air, bowing down to her as she was running up the hill. She started laughing. It probably put her off, actually, but that was fantastic with the buggy. Very, very awesome. People run with dogs and run with buggies. So if you're joining us, we've got 5 people. Good morning. Good morning. You are listening to the terrible tones of me. I'm Simon. I run the channel. Do give a like, a thumbs up. That is fantastic. We're half hour in. You've got 3 of our guinea pigs. We've got Stardust, and we've got Moondust, and we've got Storm. Stardust is over here. She's in that little house there. Moondust is there, and there is Storm. Can you see Storm? Oh, she's in there. She's in there. And you can see above Storm, we have some guinea pigs on the window ledge. There we go. Let's bring those guinea pigs to a bit closer to you all. See, we can do so much more now we're indoors. Oh, there's lots of flies there. There we are. It's a plant holder, but it's like a guinea pig. It's really cool. So we've got 7 of them. So that's all good. Now we've got. That doesn't very. Looks a bit wonky, doesn't it? Oh, that's even worse. Okay, that's a bit better. And So let's have a little look. Let's have a look. So Angela Perkins works in the events and says sadness and gladness. I think that's a lovely choice of words, Angela. You've obviously that's really nice. Sadness and gladness, yes. Then I talked about going on to like creating a virtual shop, which if we get all the hours, we can link it on. Yes, indeed. Spot, they are print to order items, which is you can do all sorts, t-shirts and jumpers, and I mean, no one's going to buy the t-shirt with our guinea pigs on the front, but we could go for some smaller items like coasters and mouse mats and baby bibs. We'll see how it is. Angela works 6 days a week, and she gets Sundays off. And she works 2 till 6. Angela, you're a superstar. Oh, hang on. Well, she gets a break. So Spot says Quickies was watching more recent videos and live. So Spot has been watching the older ones. Now, can I please suggest if you want to help our channel, please do, and you probably already do, but please do just go off and watch some other videos. If while you're watching this now, if you open up a new window, you come back into our channel, you can watch a live. What in the background? You can just run a live for 2 hours or whatever, an old live or whatever, and it'll all count. So that'll be fantastic. Let's have a little bit else we can do. Angela Perkins has said merchandise would be good. Count me in. That's very kind, Angela. We will be doing a Bucks Guinea Pig Talks Ferrari car, which is £100,000. No, we're not. No, we're not. We are going to do some. It seems like on YouTube you create a merchandise shop and then you can show some of the designs, so it all looks quite interesting. But as Spot has said, it's all print to order, so we won't have like cups and t-shirts and things like that. So it's all good stuff. But we just have to get into it. Now, hang on, I've just got a message from my good lady. Right. I've got. Uh, Now, what else have we got? So we've got 6 of you watching. Thank you very much. Do give a thumbs up. That's great. We can move the camera around quite easily. Whenever I have a camera inside, I'm always wondering what's in the background. I'm thinking, oh dear, what can you see? It's making a bit anything in the background you shouldn't have, but I think we're okay. So let's have a little look what else we've got. Spot said, did you notice how long we need to maintain 4,000 hours? He couldn't find that. I think, I know what you're saying. You're saying if we touch 4,000, then drop under, what happens there? I don't know. I think the thinking is from YouTube, this is off my back, I'm guessing, is that once you hit 4,000, that is the momentum or the motivation to keep going. So you carry on putting up the videos. So by that point, there should be enough people watching who will keep doing it. Now, obviously, we're relying to a degree on live streaming. Now, can that be maintained beyond the reaching 4,000, or will we have reached a tipping point where there's enough people that if we do videos like Q&A videos at 40 minutes, can we do more 40-minute videos? Will people watch them? Can we do? I mean, we're thinking of doing a video where I sit behind a desk and we do a video for half an hour and then we put it up, and I can show pictures and talk about guinea pigs and get guinea pig up, that kind of thing. So that's possible. So at the moment, when we've done live streams on the garden, we've had to get the guinea pigs out, set it all up, get the computer, get the extension lead, get the photograph, do the picture and stuff like that, and then do it all up. And then we've got to leave the doors unlocked, and then we've got to get a cable out there, and you've got a laptop in the garden. You can't go off places. So it's restrictive in that respect. But I didn't expect to be doing live streams inside yet. I thought it would be another month. But because the weather is not so great today, it's now damp, the grass, we're kind of going to go for it. So I don't know about 4,000 hours. I'm assuming we just keep driving beyond it. But I think we're okay up to. We only start losing from February, I believe, because that's when we started doing videos. But I think by that point, Spot, I think we should have the balance of things. So that's the plan. That's the plan. But we'll see. I'm sure we only need, another 4 or 5 people that are really watching loads of videos. We don't need. I think that we're really close. If we're currently doing more than 11 hours every day, then we're on target. But over a year, so we're really in that kind of we're in that area where it's all looking good. If you were looking on a graph and there was like that's the target to reach and at the top, but are you doing every day enough to stay on target? I would say yes. But you still got to get to reach the finishing line. But at the moment, the efforts are really good, which is really wonderful. I'm putting my effort in as much as I can. Everyone else is viewing. It's really, really good. So let's have a little look at this. So Spot's going to watch some Q&A videos. We have got a playback on that, so that's all cool. Anyone got any fun plans for the weekend? Yes, Pluto Ropes. I'm doing live streams. So Spot said my screen said the live stream started 28 minutes ago. Yes, it does indeed. But what I've got is I've managed to get a screen on my YouTube analytics, video analytics, and this is currently saying that it's the watch time in total, because there's multiple people watching, is currently reading 2.3 hours. So that's brilliant. But I think, and that's saying for the first 42 minutes. So I think that is, I think there's a buffering system. It's adding the figures up, and then it's a few. There's a little bit behind. I think, I'm not sure, but that's still pretty cool. So I can update that, and we can see where we go. Now, what else have we got? Let's see. Pluto Ranch was babysitting yesterday. That's fantastic. That's brilliant. Great. Hopefully that went pretty well. And quiet. That's all good stuff. Angela Perkins, will Pepsi move out before Moondust moves in with Ted 2 and Stripe? No. That's an easy answer. No, she won't. She's gonna. Ted 2's gonna stay there. So that's cool. There's a video coming out tomorrow actually with Moondust and Ted 2. We actually recorded it on Sunday last week, so you can watch that. That's good. We did it actually in the garden on the table in the garden, and they were fine. So that's a really nice video. So you watch that tomorrow, and you'll see Ted 2 meet Moondust, and she was lovely. She liked him. So he was happy with us. That's all good stuff. So you've got so Moondust currently is jumping around. When Ted 2 will be jumping around tomorrow, we shall see. We'll weigh her all up. I've got all the video ready to roll. I've just got to change a couple of details on description. Just got to put some weights on, and then we've got another. So that's another video series. So that's all good stuff. Now, what else have we got? Let's go through another The Spot is replacing some appliances, but it's really busy. Does it not count for fun? It does to a degree. We got a new telly at Christmas. My work, not showbiz work, my real work. They do this thing where they give you a fixed amount of money and then you can choose to spend it. If you go into Amazon and you look at the same product, it's cheaper, but you get this voucher and you can spend it. So we got a telly that is 43 inches. There we are. That's it. It's really nice. And the other one was from we got when we got married because we had loads of wedding vouchers. And I said to Eleanor, I said, this was back 15 odd years ago. I said, well, let's get a TV. And she was like, what? And I said, let's get a TV because her TV was then small because we merged two houses. And I was like, yeah, we'll get a TV. So I spent most of the wedding vouchers, not most, I spent some wedding vouchers on it. And it was really good. But we needed a new TV because the one we had before, I think, was 28 inches, which you needed binoculars to see after a bit. It's like, oh, it's tiny. So we then went to 43. We measured up the space, and it was like, that's going to be a Christmas indeed. The original marathon was across the country. It was, but this is the modern Olympics. So does Camera Lady run? She has done, but she goes to the gym. She does all that. It's about being busy. That's it. It's about being busy. As the kids get older, it gets easier. When the kids are younger, you've got no time for anything. You've got no time for eat with yourself, for each other, and you're always running. Well, the only running you do is running after them. It's a tricky one. Uh, Always nice to have things fixed, repaired, replaced. There we are. That's what I say to my wife. She, not that she's had her body fixed, replaced, and repaired. She's all very good. Now, Christmas, indeed, Christmas is not far away. It's 3 months. I think it's 110 days, something like that. So that's all good stuff. I know, Pluto Max. So you've got to amuse people to keep them on the stream, otherwise they get bored and they wander off. Uh, let's see. So we were at 2.3 watch time after 43 minutes. We've now on 47 minutes. Okay, so just as an example. Okay, so with now 6 of us watching, we were at 2.3 hours total view time, and we've now got 2.7 of watch time, just a few minutes after. So it goes to show that doing a live stream really makes a difference. Now, obviously, we've been running for 48 minutes. We've had only 2.7 hours, but it's brilliant. And also, we haven't got the American people watching us. So yesterday, I found on a Friday in the morning, it wasn't actually massively numerically popular, shall we say. Now, also don't forget our channel has lots and lots of this this thing. We've got another person. We say hello to S'mores. Good morning, S'mores. There we are. So, and Pluto Rabbits is already being friendly. There we are. So S'mores is here. Good morning to S'mores. And we're a very, very nice, friendly, chatty bunch here on the Bucks Guinea Pig Talks channel. So thank you very much, S'mores, for joining us. It is truly an honour that you've joined us. Thank you very, very much indeed. I think this is your first time, S'mores, to have joined us. I'm Simon. I'm the I run the channel. You've probably guessed, but that's brilliant. And we've got 3 of our best animals, our best piggies, out. Oh, there we are. There we are. S'mores said, "My name is Tim. Actually, I'll let you into a clue. S'mores. My name's not really Simon. My name really is Showbiz Superstar." There we are. So no, it is. That is my real name. Now we've got S'mores. Are you already subscribed to our channel? Shall we ask that? Let's see. If I say S'mores, are you subscribed to our channel? And then I can say Tim, are you subscribed to our channel? There we are. So let's see if S'mores, whose name is really Tim, let's see if S'mores is subscribed to the Guinea Pig Talks channel. There we are. Let's do an in-depth, gentle interview. So let's see. Wonderful. Thank you, Pluto Rabbits, for being so charming as a welcome to S'mores. That's fantastic. Now, Spot has said, we call the live streams a force multiplier. We do indeed. I think there's an element of Star Wars there. That's fantastic. We've got 8 of you watching. Now, if you can all do the like, there's many of you already have. If you can do the thumbs up, that'd be fantastic. We've got 5. Can we get 6? Who's going to be the next one? We've got 6. Hey, let's do 7. Who's going to do the next one? Can we get a 7th? Now there's a 15-second delay of what you type. Can I borrow a pig, please? No. But you can watch them here, don't you worry. Now there's so maybe I'd send our guinea pigs out to cut grasses. That'd be pretty good. Angela Perkins, Ted Timberlake is pauseful with the lovely ladies. He certainly will, Angela Perkins. When he wanders up and down on the grass, all the others from the other cages, they all go to the edge and they look at him. And he parades up and down, waving his fur in the air. So he knows he looks good. I think he just needs some mirrors. So S'mores has a guinea pig. How fantastic! Her name is Aunt Martha. That's fantastic. Now, S'mores, are you subscribed to our channel? That's the first question. And the second question is, where are you based? Now, S'mores sounds from America, doesn't it? I'm thinking. Let's see. So Pluto Rabbits has a guinea pig called Butternut, and Pluto Rabbits has been on our channel for many months. And also Angela Perkins has been on here for a long time. Spot's been on here for a fair old time. I think S'mores, isn't S'mores like marshmallows, or am I just right off the track here? You've got Stardust there on the right. Now, some of this hay was here yesterday, but I've chucked in. For the American people, chucked in means S'mores is from Korea. There you are. That's fantastic. Really? Are you really? North Korea? So that would be a first. If S'mores is from... hang on a minute. Okay. Hang on a minute. So S'mores originally... hang on a minute. I've got a story here. So S'mores was from North Korea, crossed the frozen river, ran past thousands of guards during winter, yes. Okay. Okay, we love a backstory. That's all good stuff. I'll tell you what, so long as you keep watching, I don't mind too much. So long as no one's offensive on here, that's all okay, because otherwise I get warnings from YouTube. So we've currently got 7 of you watching. The watch time will start flying up now because we've got so many of you watching. So thank you very much indeed. What's S'mores put? Let's see if we can do a translation on that. I hope to goodness it's not offensive. It's going to be a good thing today. Well, good. So S'mores is going to have a great day, which is fantastic. Now, we've got seven of you watching, and we've got 6 thumbs up. So if you can give us another thumbs up, if you've come on board, that'd be fantastic. We've been running 55 minutes, and I'm still sitting here in my running gear. I should get changed, shouldn't I? Now, every person watching is helping for our watch time. So whatever you're watching, it is accruing our watch time. We're currently on 3.5 hours of accrued watch time over the last 55 minutes. So that's fantastic. So thank you all so very, 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 very much indeed. And I genuinely mean that. That is absolutely amazing. Let's move the camera around. We've got there we are. So I can move the camera around while sitting down, which is great. So that's really, really good. So the plan is, it's 11:35 England time. The plan is we're going to run this through for a couple more hours, and then we'll set up the next ones, which will be the crazy crew. So we'll have Honey Duke and Coco, and we'll also have Bella. So that's the plan. So I just need to keep you on watching, because while you're watching, the more people that watch, the quicker the watch time goes up. Now you're going to be hearing me referring a lot to the watch time. And Spot, who's also watching, is additionally really keen on this watch time that's accrued. If we have one person watching for an hour, it's just an hour of viewed watch time. If we've got 7 of you, even for half an hour or 10 minutes or 5 minutes, everything adds to the bucket, and that is incredibly good. Now, what we provide for you is we provide a sharing mechanism for our guinea pigs, so you can see our guinea pigs, and you can also chat on the community. And this means that you can say hi, you can find out lots of information about guinea pigs and other people and their guinea pigs. And it's really, really nice indeed. So there's 6 of you watching. You don't have to watch and put stuff on the community, on the chat. You can just watch in the background. What I would say, as I said before, if you want to help the channel right now, if you open up another window and go into our YouTube channel and then just run a video in the background, that would be great. That all adds to the watch time. We've currently got a watch time figure here of almost 1,600 hours, which we're chasing up for 2,000, and then after that it'll be 2.5. 3,000 is the target. So we want 3,000 because that opens up more options on the YouTube channel, which would all benefit yourselves. And then after that, 4,000 is the big target, and that then opens up everything. So we were on about 300 hours in February, and we've really been cranking this up and multiplying the effect. And now running these live streams means that we can do so. So we've got 6 of you currently watching. Huge thanks to everyone, even if you wander off and do other things. Just the fact that your system is saying you're watching is great. You can put some chat up, and we've got people on here that are chatting back. That's great. We are going to run another live stream at 1,400 hours British summertime. So that's going to be all good stuff. I'm drinking lots of coffee, and you also find out lots of bits of information about us here. We divulge bits and pieces, and you can ask us all sorts of questions, and we're all happy to do it. So we come up to an hour. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to chat, poor you lot, for about another 40 seconds. Then I'm going to go off and make a cup of coffee, another cup of coffee, and load up some more water, because I ran 3 miles this morning, and just want to see, how we're doing on that. So we've done an hour. We're hopefully going to do another couple of hours on top of this. So that would be all good stuff. Now, Spot said, if you need to shut down, we can try again later. We're all good. We're just keeping going. We're going to do another live stream at 2 o'clock English time, but we're going to keep going. So we really want to do these live streams over the winter. And this is an opportunity today to see what we can do. Also, now I've found out how I can run it live and look at the accrued watch time. That is great. So we've now got almost 4 hours of watch time. I'm looking at that. And I love statistics. So that's cool. So Pluto Votes said about s'mores, very impressive. Thank you very much. Yeah. Pluto Votes, did I stream yesterday? I did. I streamed in the morning, which wasn't terribly successful in terms of the numbers of watch hours, but I spent about an hour putting together the setup with the panels and the floor mats and the water bottles, the food, and the stuff from outside. So that was well worth it. Now, once you've got the setup, it's easy. And we're in the conservatory, so it's not a through route. So that means that, and we can shut the door here. We've got all the power in here as well. So we can shut the door and we can go about our life while leaving this on live stream. You know, you see puppies, they do live streaming with puppies sometimes. So dogs had some puppies and they do that. And also there was, I sent a question out to someone that does big web podcasts, and they do a video podcast, and they said that they've seen live streams with chickens, and people have had live streaming chickens that are laying eggs. So you watch, so you can guess which chickens lay eggs. Also live streaming airports is really popular as well. So you watch airplanes take off. So it's just background visuals, and people love that. And that's, so we can do that here, and then we can drop in. And I've set the cage up so it's not as though I've got to step over anything to sit down. You see what I mean? So that's nice. So it's not in the direct sunshine, so we were okay there. So it's all good stuff. So and then we went live in the afternoon, and we picked up a lot of the American people as well. So that was so we had Fitz came on board from Canada. We had Quiggies. So yeah, so obviously in the morning it's a bit slow, but in the afternoon we get a different slightly audience. But again, it's what you get. You know, you have to. If you put the time in, like if I put the time in here, then it's all good stuff. Quickies, it's currently at 5:30 at the moment in America, so you have to give her a bit more time. But her husband was watching as well yesterday. She said her husband was watching. I said, has he got his own account? She said, no, he's watching with me. I said, well, we're losing viewing hours there, because he should log into his own account. But we did have a laugh at that. So Peter Roach was working yesterday. Also, as well, if I go on live, I can. If I go on live, I can then leave you and do a few jobs and come back. So that's all pretty good. Spot said they used to just be called webcams, but now live stream that and live stream's getting blurred. I think the fact is that the webcams are so cheap now. The standalone webcam I've got for this live stream, they're quite cheap. They're only about 30 or 40 British pounds, and that's. And then once you know how the thing works, it's easy. They literally plug in and play. So and I think the visuals are pretty good. But in front of the actual camera, should we show you? Yeah, I'll show you what's actually in front of the camera. That's why the guinea pigs aren't pulling it down. I'll just lift the camera up and I'll show you what's right in front of it. There we are. So that's that's my feet. There we are, my running shoes. So you've got a brick, and then you've got a piece of wood, and then the camera goes behind that. So that the guinea pigs uh, and this they can't go through here. The guinea pigs, they won't go over it. So hello, you get even closer to Stardust. That's too close, isn't it? There we are. So I can. So there we are. So that is now inside um, the actual thing. I don't think any of them are going to jump up for it. Yeah, they're just going to find it a bit strange. So let's. Okay. So you can do it like that. So it's on a tripod, the webcam, and then what I do is the cable that comes out the back, I then put it over the top of the mesh. So the guinea pigs have no way of grabbing the whole thing down. So we try and sort of do stuff. Now I'm going to get some apples for them, and then they can have a chew. There's some greens earlier on. So let me do that because we're now 7 minutes in, and I need another coffee. So let me go and do that. All right, I'll get me to eat for then. Thank you all. So keep watching, please. If you haven't already hit the like, the thumbs up, please do. That'd be mega. Okay, I'm off to get a coffee and some more water. Right. Now, so what's Quiggy's was here for a long time on her own, but she was reading the book, and I chatted to her as well. So it was really, really good. Um, so she was doing um, other things. So it was very, very, um, yeah. So it worked out really nice. So it was just so yeah. But that's how it happens. Not everyone is going to be on a Friday afternoon. Everyone has a job. You know, people work, all that sort of stuff. So that's all good. But if you pick up a stream and you can just run it, that's great. You know, everything helps. I think yesterday we pulled. If I look at the statistics, because I know now what I'm looking at, I can see that yesterday we had. See, let's go. Let's have a quick look at this one. Yesterday afternoon with TED2 Pepsi and Stripe with 3 hours 30, 3 hours 48, and it totaled up so far 15 hours. So it was worth running. We had at one point we had six people watching. It was just was really it was very much appreciated. So I gave some time and that sort of stuff. And then we also in the morning I ran one with the Teddies, and we've only got 4.1 in total so far. There have been some reruns, but in total it was like 50 minutes at the end of 2 hours 20. So, but maybe Friday mornings just aren't. It doesn't work for everyone, which is fine. I have to find out the optimum time to post up and start a live stream. And I actually started the second one. at about 2 o'clock English time, and then I went off and did the school run for 45 minutes. So everything is like in moderation, and you just try the times because in all honesty, I'm not going to do live streams every single day if I've got other things to do. So I've got to find the optimum times for it. But this is why I'm doing it. I'm just finding out what works, and it's all good stuff. And it's really appreciated. But on Friday, that update that I got that went up 35 hours, that was amazing. I was thinking, oh, that's good. And that was for last Sunday's figures. So that's why I was thinking for a few days ago, I was thinking we really can have a go at these indoor online because I can sit here with tea, coffee, and biscuits, and I'm not outside. I'm not. It's not windy. It's all quiet. It's not too hot for them. Yes, they kind of do. They do go out and they come back in, but they'll move around a bit. Oh, I need to get them some apples, don't I? Let me go and get them an apple. Hang on. There we are. That's that. Now, what? She'll drag that straight back in. What's this? They're so predictable. Why don't they just sit and eat? Then no one's going to come and pinch that. Where's the others gone? So let's have a look. Let's have a look. Right, so we've got Quiggies is going to join us later on, I understand. Um, okay, so Spot, if you watch those live streams yesterday, they will show. What was it? It was Friday. So we are. Okay, they will show on Wednesday's figures. So that's what 6 hours, that kind of thing. So that's going to be on Wednesday's figures. That's when they will show. So we're looking at about Tuesdays. So anything viewed on today, which is a Saturday, will get updated on Thursday. So it's Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So it's 5 days. So whatever gets viewed today gets added on in 5 days' time. There we are. So that's how it works out. So because I was aware that the Saturday and Sunday figures were relatively good, it's about trying to enhance the other rest of the week to get so we don't just get high peaks on the viewings of Saturday and Sunday. Now I can do Fridays, and I can do Mondays, but it might be I've just got to do the afternoons into the early evenings. But if we're indoors, I can then potentially run stuff here on some of the other evenings, possibly. But that might just mean you'll get less of me because I can't obviously sit here for 6 hours every day. That wouldn't be fair on my family. They might want to see me. They might not want to see me, but they might want to see me. And I do have to do other things. And if everyone's watching, and not everything much happens, but I will still dip in and out. It just won't be a 3 hour dip in, dip out. Now, let's say Spot comes to England. That'd be cool. Spot's got too much to move. I'll tell you what, we're still opening boxes here. We moved a mile 3 years ago. So imagine that. I've got boxes of guinea pig stuff that I need to open up and see things. There we are. So Storm's coming. Hello, Storm. I bet she grabs it and dashes back. Here we go. No. Yeah, she's got the most beautiful rings around her eyes. Beautiful markings as well. There is a bit of us when you see a beautiful like Storm and her mum Mercury. There's a bit of us that think, oh, we should have had some more litters out of both of them, just to see what they'd look like. But the problem in that regard is that you're just having baby guinea pigs for the sake of what will they look like, and that's ethically wrong. So, but it's a wonderful what if. It would be absolutely amazing to see what they would look like, but never mind. Right, let's carry on with some more comments. Let's respond back to some lovely comments. Actually, Spot, my wife, when we moved, she's got a birthday book with all the dates and things in, and with addresses and stuff like that, and that got packed up. We don't know where that is. So that's that thing. Right. So Pluto Raps is inviting everyone to come to England. That'll be great. Then I haven't got to deal with the American time lag situation, so we can just do one big live stream. Pluto Raps, Simon, do you know anything about the Chapel Roan situation? No. Can you tell me some more about it while I Chapel Roan? Let's have a. I will whack it into Google. She's a singer. I've never heard of her. Never heard of her. Does she like guinea pigs? The rise and fall of a Midwest princess. She cited Kate Bush as a prominent influence, and Stevie Nicks, yeah, Ellie Goulding. Me and Eleanor saw Ellie Goulding before she was huge. We went to a club in Northampton, and Ellie Goulding was the support She was the support act to Little Boots, whose real name is Victoria Hesketh. Now, Little Boots was massive about 15 years ago. And Ellie Goulding was a support actor. She was actually very good. And I remember we went on a Sunday night, and obviously we had work the next day, and they spent so long setting up Little Boots that before she was my wife, she was shouting, "Get on with it!" And I was standing there, all sort of like, "Oh dear, I'm marrying this woman." So that's what I can tell you about Ellie Goulding. So no, the answer is I have no idea who this Chapel Rowan is. I thought it was going to be talking about a guinea pig thing. Um, oh, oh right, okay, here we go. So, so it basically says, Chapel is a singer who recently became very popular. She made a video saying that just because she's famous doesn't mean people should approach her in public. What I do through Instagram is I approach people in public and say I'm famous, and they look at me blankly. That's how I do it. So yeah, Ella can't take me anywhere. I got people say I'm famous, and they look at me very blankly. Um, I want people to approach me, and I have been approached actually in the streets, and people say, "Are you're a guinea pig person?" There we are. So I think the point is about social media these days is you think with social media, you open yourself open to everyone thinks they know that person because it's like you're showing people your house, you're showing people a bit of a different side, a side of you, and so you've kind of I mean, like whilst we will tell you our names, we're not going to tell you stuff about our kids or anything like that. We're going to be quite, but that's I want to say the word protect. It's not protect. It's just to be realistic because whatever you do now is on there, is on the internet forever. So, and it's not fair to start talking about young people in this house if they've got, 'cause why should they be? So we are careful. We have to be. But yeah, some of like our younger girl, she watches these vlog channels on YouTube, and they get kids like doing challenges with their mum and dad, and they clearly got a studio crew around them, and they go off like to a theme park or a water park, and they've got to find five things or do a challenge, and their parents are running around, and a ton of it is scripted, and you've got these kids basically, the mums and dads get any money, and the kids are the show, and like we all know, when you watch comedy shows or things like that on television, they've got children in it. When the children actors grow up, then the comedy level changes. It's not like, oh, the cute kids say something funny. If you watch on BBC, what's it called, Outnumbered, you've got the actors, the mum and dad, very good actors, and then the three little kids. Well, they're now adults, little kids. I think Outnumbered is coming back actually for a Christmas special, and a lot of that was loosely scripted, and then they could ad lib. The adults were brilliant at ad libbing stuff around the kids, what they were saying. So that was interesting. So should it be illegal? Well, I think they've got to be more careful. I think people will regret doing having their whole lives out on these. I'm trying to think of these. Is it Kids Squad? It's something like Australia, I'm sure of it. And is it? Or they've got. Or the kids like have to paint a room or something. But I don't think it's not their house. They must go to a film house and film it there, and it must affect them. I'm sure they use their own names. They can't create a fictitious name, so it is. But it's all the close-upness. It's all the cutting of the film. It's all like this jerky film production, and then so clearly they film it, and then someone goes off and edits it and promotes it. Kids Squad. It's like it's weirdly addictive briefly because you watch it. If you create videos for YouTube, you're watching it. You know, it's quite. You can see all the hooks that people put into it. You know, you've got the challenge, you've got will they, won't they, and it's sort of like stuff like that. So gossip columns. I would love to be in a gossip column. Oh, it's great. And talking of gossip columns, there is Stardust. There was Stardust. People do make their own decisions, Spot, but as parents, you make decisions for your children, and they don't necessarily want to be part of it. So, like, I'm thinking of the Osbournes, Sharon and Ozzy Osbourne. Didn't they have a series in America? And one of their three children didn't want anything to do with it. And so they've stayed out of the limelight. But the other two, is it Jack and the daughter? They're more in. But then these people don't necessarily have talent. These so-called celebrities of 50 years ago had talent. You know, that 50, 60, 70 years ago, they were film stars, sports stars, politicians. Now you can be a celebrity for, I don't know, dating a sports star or seeing a pop star. And then it's like, but then the TV channels all need celebrity versions. So you can be a star with no talent, or you can be the child of someone with talent, and then they follow them around. But on television, they're always having celebrity versions of quiz shows or something like that, or Celebrity Love Island. And you look at all the people on there, and you think, I've never heard of any of them. Now, I'm obviously quite a bit older than the people that they want to watch on Love Island, but it just goes to show that they've got to fill the TV. And when I was growing up, there used to be three TV channels. Then there were four, then five. Then there was satellite TV came on board in England in the early 90s. But there's so many channels now. It's just full of old rubbish. It's like celebrity tattoo or I don't know, celebrity hang gliding or something like that. And it's like it's just rubbish. It's rubbish, and it's like what is it? But with the internet, you can do stuff with. You can make a decision for your children. Say, oh yeah, we'll be on this kids squad or whatever. But the internet hasn't been around long enough to determine if there's any problems of down the line. Now, Stardust is. Oh, I can give you a lot of gossip on Camera Lady. Oh, so much gossip. So Stardust, is she a responsible guinea pig to allow her great granddaughter Moondust to be on the internet? You know, it's like we choose the guinea pigs to go on the internet. They're only guinea pigs. If you had like a horse, you'd have to film it and that sort of stuff. So let's give you an update. We're 1 hour 34 into the live stream, and I can tell you all that we have had the watch time accrued so far is 6.8 hours. So we've run it for an hour and a half. We've had 6.8 hours. That's what four times as much. So we've had for an hour of running, we've had 4 hours. So that's pretty good. And at what cost have we had? Well, you've all very kindly given your time to watch, and I've sat here and chatted. But it's still good though. It's good. It's kind of like a social chat as well. Anyway, um, so we come out to 12:15 English time. We are going to do another live stream this afternoon, and we are going to run this one through for about another hour and 25 minutes. Go to 3 hours. All right. There we are. So let's see. So so Pluto Rose, there's discussion about how we treat celebrities. Then she says, "As I'm so famous, how do you feel about this? Do you relate to her?" I tell you what. When I do these guinea pig shows, when I go to schools, you do sometimes the children do treat you like you're an expert. So there's certainly a feeling that they view you as something. When you go to when we have people come to the house when they're getting a couple of guinea pigs from us, they've obviously watched us for weeks and weeks, and they've seen all our content. They've seen the guinea pigs, and actually, they're keener on meeting the guinea pigs than us. So uh, the really keen ones are like, "Oh yeah, we know Stardust," and "Oh, we remember Mummy the guinea pig," and they say, then they say, "Oh, we know Honeydew, and we love Spike," and they some people seriously are so excited about seeing our guinea pigs in real life, um, and I do wonder whether they're like slightly disappointed that they can't actually, take home Storm, and whether the fact that they get Storms, you know, um, they get a related guinea pig, is that a disappointment? But they all seem very happy. I think there's some sort of there is something. If I'm trying to explain it. When you see something on the internet, well, we've obviously got thousands of people that watch us. I think 60,000 over the four main social media platforms. But some of them are duplication. So some people have got all three or four of the. They follow us on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok. We don't do a lot of TikTok because we don't know how to dance. But that, and you do see people getting so excited when they come round. Um, so that's quite nice. But I haven't been asked for an autograph yet when they've come round. But they do get excited. That's that, and they look forward to it. And I think if you then agree a time to come round, and we sometimes have to say, actually, we can't do that time, they're like, yeah, that's fine. Or there's an issue or something like that. So we kind of get it in a tiny, tiny, tiny way. So if you were like a singer, you want your own personal time. But also, if you're a singer with social media, it's not the singer that does the social media. You have a team of people doing your social media, and someone is responsible for your social media. So someone is saying your words for the social media. So someone is your PR. So you need a good PR person. But also, again, like if a singer is off down the supermarket, a PR person will get a camera photographer to take some pictures. Ed Sheeran goes to Tesco's kind of thing. So gossip columns. Also, there's so much. you've got so much now. So in the old days with the guinea pigs, maybe we'd have had a newsletter, a physical newsletter going out. And if you had wanted to communicate with us, you would have sent a physical letter to us.
Good afternoon, Simon.
Oh.
2 hours, starting now.
No.
By the way, Sabrina Carpenter released new music. Would you like to hear it?
No. Alexa, stop. Alexa, off. There we are. You can tell it we're live. So you get the situation where so in the old days, you'd have people writing to you, and then you'd create a newsletter that you'd then post out. That gives distance between you and your followers, kind of thing. But now it's instantaneous. So you're watching this, and the only distance I have between me and you is that 15-second delay. That is the distance. I think, as regards what Spot and Pluto rabbits are talking about, is I think the parents are responsible. The parents obviously are offered money, and the parents sign up and say, we will do our family lifestyle. But if they're filming and the children don't film as they want to, or they don't like it, then they obviously drop out of it. They opt out of it. You never see these family vlogs that are big on YouTube where kids are crying because they couldn't get that through. So the kids appear to want to enjoy it, but then do they? It's like when you take the kids shopping and you say, well, if you're good, you get some sweets. So is there an element of bribery? There's a family in England and they've got 22 children. And they go on holidays because they've got a PR team working for them. And he's a baker. But their children are on the TV and have series. So I think a lot of this stuff that's on TV, I think that it's very, very tricky. It is still unproven actually what long-term issues there are going to be. I think unless you're in it with, me and Eleanor don't have our children live or on videos on our channels. Not now. We used to, but it's so big now that we don't know who's watching. And you get all sorts of strange characters on the internet. The internet is a wild west. No matter what the people say about, oh, we can stop this and stop that, they can only stop it when things happen. And you wouldn't want anything to happen to your family. So we keep our kids off it. You might hear them occasionally, but you don't see them until they're 16 when they make a decision of themselves. It's really tricky. So that's what I would. So that's how we do it. Anyway, you don't want to see Camera Lady on here. You'll put everyone right off because then you'd be like, no, we want her and not Simon. Right, so let's do a little update. Let's get back to the gig. We've got 7.5 hours of total watch time on this fantastic live streaming. So thank you all so much. We've got 5 people currently watching. We've had 10 likes. Angela Perkins, have you seen the bunk beds and settees you get for the guinea pigs? I think we might need one for Stardust because she's so beautiful. My wife has done some sewing bits and pieces. Pluto Rabbits, have a very, very nice afternoon. Are we going to see you later on, Pluto Rabbits? You're off to do some bits and pieces. That's all good. Thank you for your comments today, Pluto Rabbits. You have, as always, been excellent. And that's fantastic. You have a very nice afternoon. We will see you soon, Pluto Rabbits. Thank you so much. That's all good stuff. It is good to have a discussion on the chat, and discussions are always welcome, I think, so long as nothing, so long as I don't go off on a negative tangent. We don't need that. But I think a discussion, also discussing things from around the world, is very, very valid. And it's very, very interesting to get people's points of views. And also, you only can read the words. You never know the complete variables. But it's all good stuff. So let's have a little look at. Yeah. So my wife has made some bunk beds and settees. So like hammocks. Hammocks is really, really good stuff. Now, have I had? Let me change the subject a bit. I'm still waiting on my official finish for the park run this morning. I did that 3 hours ago. So let me have a look on the internet and see whether my time has come up. Is my time up? Hopefully not. That'd be terrible, wouldn't it? See, have we got the results? Because you've got to look at your results after the effort. And the results are... Oh, yeah. Come on. Update the screen. They're not up. There's nothing on the screen. Oh, hang on. Ah. No, so they're updating the results. So hopefully the results will come through, and then you'll see me going, "Oh no," or you'll see me going, "Wait, that's pretty good." So let's see what we've got on this one. Live streaming. Okay. Now let's see this one. Okay, so okay, so right, so thank you very much, Pluto Rabbits. We'll see you later. So Spot, I have a question for Spot. So based on these figures of 100 viewed hours this week, when do you think we're going to get to 2,000? What is your thoughts? Where are we going to go? So we're at 1594. When's 2,000 going to be? That's going to be an interesting point. I'm looking forward to 2,000. I'm thinking we're going to get there in October, but maybe early part of October. We're going to lose the online streaming on the 29th of September because I am looking at capybaras. So in 3 weeks' time, I and the family are off to look. I am always off with capybaras. So it's all good stuff. Now we've got 5 of you watching. Thank you very much for that. 10 thumbs up. We are currently at 1 hour 48, and we've had a fantastic watch time here of 8 hours now. So thank you all so much for your continued viewing. We're going to go on for about another hour. Oh, hang on, let's just stop that where we are. And I'm still waiting on my results. I'm going to go and get changed because I'm still wearing my running gear. Can you believe it? That's not ideal, is it? We've had 6 of you on, which is great, much appreciated, and we've had some great watch time. So I am extremely grateful for everyone. That's really, really good indeed. Now, if you are watching us, Angela, what guinea pig stuff have you got? If Angela is still here, what guinea pig stuff have you got, Angela? Have you got some of these tunnels or little houses, or have you got beds and settees? That would be fantastic. What have you got? I've got 6 of you now watching with 10. If you have just joined our stream, do please give us a thumbs up. That would be much, much appreciated. What have we got coming up on the channel over the next few days? I hear you ask or not. We have got tomorrow. We've got tomorrow morning. We've got a new video. We've got the pregnancy journey of our Moondust and Dad to be Ted 2. It's part 1, and we have done a video. So they have actually met. This was last Sunday. They just met on the garden table, and he was the gentleman, and she was fascinated by his fur, and that was all very, very good indeed. So we had a bit of a chit chat, me and camera lady, and there was no singing. So please don't think there's any singing in that one. And we did a 9 minutes 34 video, which was actually one of 4 videos that we did last Sunday. Now, my camera lady is not the world's biggest fan of doing loads and loads of videos, but we did so many videos, which is really, really cool. And then we put them out this week every 2 days. So we did one on Monday, one on Wednesday, and I did an extra one on Wednesday because of being Synopsis' birthday, did an afternoon one. Then we had one on Friday, which was the Moondust one, and we've got one coming tomorrow. Now, obviously, we need to do some more videos, which we will do, and then we'll put them out. Now, the reason why we're doing some videos is so that YouTube will then pump out all our content, which is the plan. Now, we've had 4,126 views in the last 48 hours. We've had 160 subscribers in the last 28 days. Thank you all. If you are new to our channel, we do appreciate that, and we encourage you to watch our long views and our other stuff as well. So 6 of you watching. We've got Stardust here, we've got Moondust, and we've got Storm. Now I'm going to slightly move this this camera. We can move the camera, and we can see Storm. Oh, let's move the wire, because that wire was back. That's what we want. Oh, maybe a bit less wire. Let's go for a bit less wire. Bit less. Bit less. It's like a fisheye on this. So you go. So you got. Now we have got some lights in here. Let's try the lights and see what happens on there. Hang on. Well, that makes absolutely no difference whatsoever. That's fine. So we're looking. We're coming to 2 hours, which is all wonderful. I need to get changed. I need to get changed. So I did some running this morning, and I'm still in the running gear. We've got another hour of this running, and then we're going to stop, and then we're going to transfer it all over to start with the crazy crew who are going to come in here, and you're going to see those fabulous 3, the trio of awesomeness. That's going to be very, very, very good indeed. Let's just update this thing here. Update a bit of social media. And can I just say a huge thank you to everyone that's watched this morning. It's really, really appreciated. You are incredibly helpful. Thank you all so much. We haven't got a lot of action now because they sort of slowed down a bit, but we have had Stardust, and we've had. Well, Stardust is now asleep. You can see on the right hand side, she is now crashed out. No doubt. Oh, Yellowstone. So, who else have we got? We have Spot and we've got Angela Perkins. We've got a couple of people watching quietly on the background. Pluto Rabbits has gone off to do her day, which is all fine. She's been with us from the start, so thank you very much to Pluto Rabbits. And we are now approaching the 2-hour point. We're currently, with everyone watching, which is amazing, we're 8.5 hours. I mean, I'm so grateful. So thank you, everyone, for all your viewing and your time this morning. You know, the time that you're offering us is great. And the guinea pigs, they don't know that you're giving your time, but I am extremely grateful. So thank you very much indeed. It's all good stuff. So let's see what we get now. There we are. I think that I still haven't got the results up. Can you believe it? I would. Where's my results? Oh no. So easy to press the wrong button, isn't it? That was last week's. Oh, there we are. Oh, that's not too bad. Right. Results are in. That's quite happy. Quite happy with that. There we are. So, all good. So, Angela, how long before you meet some capybara? It's the 29th of September, Angela, and I am going to. We're all going, it's the four of us, and they do know that we are celebrities. So I've said to them, could they please hoover the red carpet? So we are hoping to get some photos and videos, and then we'll put it all over our pages and our channels. That's the plan anyway. Spot, I think, you are a wonderful asset, chattering away, and as is Pluto, and text is a very poor form of communication. I have no doubts that if we all sat in the same room, we would all get on very, very well indeed. No matter where we come from and how old we are and what other issues are in our lives, I think anyone who follows a guinea pig YouTube channel, in their heart, they are very, very caring, thoughtful. They're intrinsically an interesting person, They have a because it's animals. You care, you have an interest, and you have your feelings. And I think that I totally agree. We've all had it. We've all done text messages to people. I've sent text messages to my wife saying, "Where's my dinner?" And she's taken it the wrong way. And she said, "That's terrible." She said, "Where's my dinner?" And I've taken that the wrong way. So yeah, I don't doubt in the big room we would all be laughing, joking, and all the rest of it. So, but likewise, if you can't type something up, in short form, um, when you speak to people, it's very, very. You've got body language and all the rest of it. So typing is very, very tricky. So we just have to all be aware uh, of all sorts of things. But the guinea pigs. So let's move it on a little bit. The guinea pigs we have got, but everyone here is a very kind person. I've had no need to ban anyone from any live streams. I've had calls to ban people from some of the comments they've put up on some of our videos and the shorts. We've had some very, very disparaging comments, and I've had to ban them and block them. And it's you always get the ones like I can eat them, or can we cook them, well, the other one good one is you're so sad doing that. And that's a good one. So that's pretty bad. So Angela said, "Thanks for making my morning better." No, Angela, thank you. Thank you, and Pluto Rabbits, and Spot, and S'mores, and who else have we had? That's it. Is that it? We had 4 of you type up comments. So Pluto Rabbits was chatting about Christmas. That was cool. And we did live stream one day on Facebook. We did the Christmas show. That was cool. We did 2 of them, but we haven't done them recently because it is quite tricky to take everyone's time. Right, we're now at 2 hours. I'm going to get changed because I can't sit around in running gear forever and a day. Let me just tell you where we are with our view hours. Okay, the watch time currently in total is 9.1 hours. Okay, which is tremendous. And if you could see me now, I would be jumping up and down. But I'm a bit tired. So that 10 hours so far will be added on to our total in 5 days' time. So on Thursday, we're going to sit at least 10 hours, which is so cool. I know I do bang on about the hours, but it's really important. Spot is our guru on hours. And Pluto Rabbits is our guru on welcoming people. Quiggies is our American correspondent. And Angela is just an all-round nice person. There we are. So, who works at a vet's, who's an assistant at the vet. But an assistant means you're in charge. So Angela's got tunnels and a few toys. I don't think mine would bother with much else. It's not edible. Notice it's the same here. We've had our guinea pigs chomping this morning on these on that one that Stardust in. She chews on that. They chew the tunnels. They don't chew on these newer boxes, these newer houses. They're not so interested in those, but they just enjoy sitting around doing very little. Okay, so I'm going to go off and get changed, all right, because I need to sit in clean clothes, and I shall do what I did yesterday, which Quiggies found hilarious. Let's see if I can. Let's do that. Yeah, hang on. So, this game is called Spot the Difference. There we are. Look, one of the guinea pigs has got up on the top. Right, I'll be back soon. I don't need to get changed. Thank you all. Keep watching, please. Thank you. Rightio. So we're at 2:25. $2.25. Right. So yeah, well, I've had a shower. Feel a lot cleaner. Got some toast. Something to eat. Always good. And we got 5 of you watching. We've had 10. 10, 11 likes. That's awesome. And we are going to run this for another half an hour, and then we'll stop, and then we'll fire up the crazy crew. So we've got that to look forward to. Because I'm eating some toast. So let's have a quick look at our figures. Really want to update you. It's really important. Okay, all the views this morning, 11.1 hours of watch time. That's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. So we might not have, haven't got another subscriber, but maybe not from this. So we've got stuffed toy on the top there. That's not real. And we've got Stardust in the middle. We've got Moondust on the right. And then we've got on the left, there's Storm. And we do have another group of piggies. They're stretching in their ready spot. I think Honey Duke is teaching them tricks. So she'll be on. I'll run this for 3 hours. That's 30 minutes to go. And in a few minutes' time, what I'll do is I'll go off and take some pictures of Honey Duke, and at least I've got a thumbnail. And then I will work the thumbnail in the next half an hour. Then switch this off. Then switch the guinea pigs around, and they'll be running around. Then I'll start with Honey Duke, and then we'll go live soon after. So when I switch off, you just have to all hang around a bit. But it'll be fine. I don't have another cage, unfortunately. I can't do a switch over straight. I can't do that. Okay, so we are at 35 minutes, as good as the next few seconds. We've got 5 of you watching, 11th likes. Do give a like, that'd be great. I'm off to take a picture of Honeydew, and then I can get my thumbnail sorted out for the next video. So let's have a right. I'm off to go and do some photographs now. What spots? I don't know if it's fair to judge the times of yesterday's live streams, even though this is not a good time for me. I think the main variable was be able to set out advanced rate. Yes, 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 yes. This is all in stages, Spot, as you know, because yesterday I was able in the evening to say we are going live at these times today. So 11 o'clock BST and 2 o'clock BST. Now, we came on live before 11 o'clock, which is fine because I just wanted to get set up and moving. Actually, it took a bit longer to get things set up. And then when we went live, then we had people join us. So that's all good. So most people in England, they work Monday to Friday. And so we have, it's obviously, it's a use of time as well, because I do have other things to do, as we all do. So we're going to see what today brings with these 2 live streams. Now, it might be that we need to run one at midday and then again at 3. I don't know. But we've got to try one with the lights in here as well, because we've got the setup. But it might be that people might do it one live stream for a bit and then they're like, oh, I've done it now. So we might need to mix it up a bit. But at the moment, it's just trying. But I think you're right. I don't know if it's fair to judge the time of yesterday's live streams. But the main variable is sending out advance notice. Yes. Every time we've done live streams, we've tried to adjust it. So like when we're outdoors, that's weather dependent. That's a variable I cannot change. Now I could have put some updates saying we're going to go live, but it depends on too much. When you've got the setup here, we've got the cage ready, and the guinea pigs are transferable. We can put any of the guinea pigs in it, and then we've just got to put the camera, which is easy. It's all set up. I've got the computers. I just need, to be running. And then, but I think this is going to be something where we need to see over a couple of weeks or so. It's the same thing with these watch hours. We'll see what happens over the next couple of weeks. It's not just going to be try it once and then make a decision. It'll be let's see what we can do. Right, I'm going to go off and take a picture of Honeydew. Let's get this thumbnail sorted out for the next one. We've got 20 minutes to go on this one. So I'm going to go off and take a picture of Honeydew and then sort out a thumbnail. And we'll go from there. Right, I'll be back very, very soon. So I'm just working out what I can take back to the kitchen. The plates. Yeah. Right. I won't be long. Well, that's easy enough. So, it's got a nice picture of Honeyduke, and then all I do is on my phone, I've got the Canva app. So I go into that and then do an upload of the picture, send it over to the Canva system, and then I just open a couple of windows on my laptop. Oh. And then on Canva, what I do is I'll open up on one screen the storm thumbnail, and I'll open up another window. I click YouTube template, then I just go into upload, then I click the picture of Honeydew, set image as background. It's really easy. I don't mess around too much. I keep it really simple. I flick the brightness up a bit, 40, and then I just cut and paste all the bits on the storm thumbnail. And when you cut and paste it, if you haven't done Canva before, it will drop it into exactly the same place on one screen as the other one. So all the layout will be exactly the same, but Guinea Pig Talks, I'll move to one side slightly, and I'll obviously change the names of the guinea pigs. So I've got Honeyduke, and then I've got, who's the other one? Coco. So it's really easy. When I change these thumbnails, it's just a lot of copying and pasting. It's not fancy. Some people spend hours doing their thumbnails. It's unbelievable. So I'll move Honeyduke. I'll change the I changed the colour of Buck's Guinea Pig Talks. How do I do that? There we are. But I just try and keep it really, really simple. And then I find that then we're not at the numbers yet. I'm speaking to everyone, but speaking to Spot, we're not at the numbers yet where I need to spend hours and hours and hours trying to work out what is going to work particularly brilliantly on a thumbnail where it's just a straightforward live stream. It won't attract hundreds of people if I spend an hour fiddling around with it. So I just keep it all really simple. The first word, so each word has a capital, and I keep it really simple. And then it goes, then I save it across onto my laptop. I go to downloads, and then you just got to make sure that the title, so the thumbnail, is less than 2 megabytes. This is at 166, so that's good. So then all I do is I then come out of Canva. So I've saved another extra version on Canva. We've got 7,220 subscribers. So if you just subscribe, thank you very much indeed. And on this view of the guinea pigs, you've basically got Stardust falling asleep. We're now at 12 hours and nearly 12 and a half hours. So thank you all so very much. That is wonderful. Right, let's have a look. So what else? We got those Spots joined a few words. Let's have that. So we go back to some comments about the technical side, the number side of the channel. Spot said, when you get a breakdown of demographics of your subscribers, you need to see when most of them are coming online. Now, you can see that, but in a very basic manner, under analytics, you then do audience, and then at the bottom of the screen, it says when your viewers are on YouTube. So at the moment on a Saturday, you get some viewers at 7 o'clock, many viewers at 1, very many at 3. And then it eases back again on Saturday night, 11 o'clock. And then Sunday, it doesn't pick up until 3. So it's difficult. You also get underneath that, you get subscriber bell notifications. Now, this is interesting. The subscribers who turned on all notifications for your channel is 2.8%. That's 202. Typical on YouTube is between 10 and 30%. Wow. The subscribers who turned on all notifications for your channel and enabled YouTube notifications, that's 1.7%. That's 124 of you. Typical on YouTube, between 5 and 20%. Now, I think a lot of this is due to short viewers, short subscribers. And I think that's something which I can't really do much about. Other than whack up some comments in the community tab in due course. Now, also on this page, formats that your viewers watch on YouTube. On videos, everyone watches. Shorts, everyone watches. Live, 4 out of 5 everyone watches, it says. So of the 5 colours, it's gone up 4 of them. Top geographies. United States make up 20%. The UK is 18%. Germany is 4.6%. India is 3.2%. And Vietnam is 2.6%. Then you go age and gender. Here's a good one. This is based on whatever, so if people are specified. So we've got pretty much a 50-50 split, females, males. Most 26% are in the 25 to 34 age range. 23% are 35 to 44. And then we've got about the same. 17% are 18 to 24, and 14.5% are 45 to 54. So the general spread is between 18 and 54, but the majority between 25 and 44. We've even got quite a lot of 65-year-olds, which is cool. Then you press some other buttons and more comes up. So you've got that. What else have we got? So Canva's. I pay £12 a month for the pro version of Canva. You get just a few extra little bits and pieces. You can go on the free version, and that would probably work fine. But I've gone pro, so you can get some of the designs that are slightly different to the free version. But I use it, but I don't use it like masses and masses. Every thumbnail has Canva. So yeah, I give them some money every month. But I want to get my kids to look at that as well, Canva. So that's potentially in the future. It's an investment. Everything's an investment. That's what I keep saying to my wife anyway. And on those days, yeah, they're evenly spread. They are. There's no I can't put like I can't put a hashtag India and I'll get 90% of followers are from India. It doesn't work like that, unfortunately. So I've just had a quick look on things. We are now, this live stream is now done nearly 13 hours. So a huge thank you to everyone who has indeed watched. That has been greatly appreciated. We're going to do 8 minutes and then we're going to close it down. So if you want to just do a thumbs up, that'd be great. I mean, what are we up to? We're up to, like I said, nearly 13 hours. Let's get to 13 hours on the watch time and then we'll close it. And then I'll switch over the guinea pigs. And then we'll be up and running pretty quick, actually. What's wrong? Oh, that's it. Also, the pro version of Canva means you can erase things. So you can mess around with the technical stuff and the editing. So that gives possibilities. Right, so we're going to go to 13 hours of watch time on this, even if we come off slightly above this. Indeed, Spot, like to use Canva more as channel growth? Yes. We're going to slightly do some, get more things going, and hopefully that should be stuff. But I'll come back in a minute. I just want to take this stuff up and discharge my phone, my running phone. Right, I'll be back soon. Stardust is in charge. Right. So we've there we are. So we're at 13.3, and we have been live streaming for 2 hours 58, 2 hours 59. So we are going to close this down over the next minute. A huge thanks to everyone who has watched. That is greatly appreciated indeed. We really, really appreciate that so very much. I'm eating some biscuits now. I'm going to go and get Honeydew, so do stay on, please. And we should be back up within 10 minutes. We have another one lined up for 1400 hours, as per the message on the community tab. Now, I'm going to put these ones away, bring in the Honeydew crew, and then set things up. So it's not too bad. So do keep watching. That would be great. And then we'll see where we go. So everyone who's watched today, everyone who's not now on, thank you very much to you. Thank you very much to you or who's on now. Thank you to everyone who's given a thumbs up. We have got a total of 13.4 watch hours, which is absolutely fantastic. We've had 6 of you at one point on. You've all contributed very kindly. I will end the stream, but don't forget you can always watch it again. That's cool. And we'll see some of you very, very soon. Once again, to you all, thank you.